Hello everybody, this is Delpha, and we're back in Sunrider Liberation Day. Let's carry on. Hello Asaga. Asaga looked out of the viewport into the distant stars. Her reflection floated in the abyss. I can't remember most of what happened in that battle. Well, basically you blew everything up. What came over me? Uh-oh. The Shar. What voice do I give that thing? I guess an evil one. Why not? Asaga. Who? Do not fear. I am but a part of you, which has been awakened by the strength of your will. Reflect on your feelings. You know I am the embodiment of your ideals. You don't actually exist. You're just inside my head. Yes. At last, your powers have begun to germinate. Soon, you will be indomitable. An unstoppable instrument of justice to judge the sins of mankind. Your companions ignore you, for they cannot perceive the greatness of the destiny that awaits you. You are not in his sight, but she is. You are the Shah, the one who will bring justice to the galaxy, while she shares her face with the evildoer. No! Chigara is my friend! She wouldn't... Already, she has squirmed into his heart. His trust shall be his undoing. You must defend this ship. You must defend him. No! I don't like these feelings! Get out of me! Hello, Solar! Out of all the characters in the Sunrider series, these two have got to be my favourite. I prefer Asaga a little bit more because I like quirky, funny, random girls. But for Solar, well, she's Solar. At times, she can be really hot. Honestly. Anyway... Solar! It's not like I was talking to myself or anything. Asaga turned around and came face to face with Solar. The vision vanished as quickly as it appeared. Her face flushed bright red. How long were you there? Heard the entire thing. No way! Solar sat down on her bunk. Wait, does that mean that Solar and Asaga share the same crew quarters or something? Okay, nice. You are troubled. Well, yeah. I am inexperienced with matters of the heart, but the Ruvian court was a place rifle with dark emotions, lust, jealousy, paranoia. They fester in your heart, consume you, until you can no longer be called a human, but a monster. Easy for you? You don't feel any emotions, Solar. Actually, I think she does. She did get embarrassed when, basically Kyoto compliments her or whatever, or wants to look after her. One would rather feel none at all than pain, no? I suppose that's true. I am sorry. I have overstepped my position. I am no Shah, merely a pale imitation impressed into service. Solar? Then I returned to the abyss. Solar fell down and pulled her blanket over her. You? With great power comes corruption, arrogance, paranoia. Our omnipotent powers prove to be our undoing. Will history repeat itself? Well, it looks like it. At the moment, it looks like the Shah is trying to corrupt Asaga, which is not good. Not good at all. Shields reported into the bridge. The ship was abuzz with activity in the aftermath of the battle, with Alliance and Sea-Run crew bustling around the deck. Everyone was still dazzled by the truth of Arcadius' identity. The air practically vibrated with excitement. For the first time, the atmosphere was positive. Their victory and the news of infighting within Pac's own ranks had boosted morale. Captain. At ease, Lieutenant. Sir. What's the situation? We have now secured complete control over the Hellion system. The remnants of Pac's Hellion fleet have withdrawn towards Ruvian Prime. It appears that the forces closest to Venkaza Fontana are gathered there, while the remaining Pact loyalists are amassing at Sierra for a final stand in the neutral rim. Fontana's betrayal must have rattled Arcadius, or rather, the prototypes. They're giving up on the neutral rim and bunkering up for a defensive war. The Emerald fleets got packed on the run, Captain. They were fools to challenge the Alliance. And the Sunrider too, of course. Alliance troops have secured the enemy Paradox Core. It appears that during Pac's retreat, their plan to destroy the core failed. We have defused the explosives and are standing by for orders. Admiral Grey is personally inspecting the core as we speak. He has asked you to meet him. Alright, let's get going then. Understood, Captain. I shall prepare a shuttle right away. And here we are at the core. Okay. Shields entered the Paradox Core's main control room. It had all the grandeur of a throne room. Was there a reflection of Arcadius, or more accurately, the prototype's tastes? A mighty elevated seat sat at the end of the hall, overseeing all who worked here. Admiral Grey walked into sight from behind the throne. Oh, goody. Right, it's time to hurt my throat trying to do his voice. Aye. Welcome, Captain Shields. Quite a grand control center, is it not? Admiral? Shields nodded. The Paradox Core. Grey outstretched his arms, his voice echoing through the mammoth hall. A weapon more devastating than anything the human mind could conjure. It's quite fitting that it sprang not from the mind of man, but from a monster corrupted by science. Whoever controls this weapon would have the galaxy at its very neck. Entire systems would be destroyed in the blink of an eye. Fleets and armies would mean nothing. A new era where entire empires could collapse in seconds. Nay, empires, weapons, petty nationalistic differences would all be moot. The one who sits on this chair would cease to be a man and become a god. All other men would become but beasts to his eyes. His will absolute. Grey patted his hand on the chair's armrest. A seat fit for any Ruvian emperor. A wary, cynical smile cracked the Admiral's face. Admiral, you're not going to go power-hungry now, are you? Or, I suppose, in our time, any emperor in general. He looked at the throne, his gaze distant. In antiquity, sons killed their fathers for such power. Men turned into demons, until everything they held dear burned to ashes. Let us all be in relief that such a dark age will never again descend upon humanity. Grey walked away from the throne, meeting Shields face to face. Have you come to a decision about the core? Yes. It must be destroyed. Shields eased at the Admiral's decision. I wasn't expecting that either, honestly. Somewhere deep in his heart, he had suspected the Admiral is still a good man. Was I wrong to suspect him? I don't know. The grey man here, it's difficult to trust him. Many men died so that we could destroy this abomination. I pray the galaxy will never see anything like it. Yes. As do I. The Admiral's face lightened. Though I am disappointed the battle was not won through our fleet's might, but because of sedition within Pac's ranks. This is the end of the war, Shields. With division amongst their leadership, they are finished. What's our next step? We all press on, further into the neutral rim. Sierra is our goal. If Sierra is liberated, Pact will have no other option but to surrender, or else face a devastating charge into the heart of their worlds. And what are the prototypes? Our intelligence service has already made strides in locating their ilk. By the way, I heard you captured one alive. It is our prisoner, yes. And I assume you don't intend on turning it over. Shields held his ground. My forces performed the capture. Very well, Captain. I permit you to retain jurisdiction, then. In any matter, the prototypes will be neutralized in short order, both by us and Pact. Pact's leadership is changing. I predict the new heads at the top will be more amendable to our point of view. And what is that, Admiral? What does the Alliance want from this war? Peace. And freedom, of course. for the Alliance as well as the Neutral Rim. It will not be long now, Captain. You are the head of your Liberation Day parade, the mighty hero of Sira. The men will cheer you, the women will adore you, and the children will be named after you. Such days are precious to the military man. Cherish them while they last. Sir? War is but a playground to the perils of peacetime politics. The Admiral chuckled and patted Shields on the back. Then, let us return this damned contraption to the fires and be done with this place. I can only take so much of this grotesque packed architecture. Gray walked out of the control room. Gray, in more ways than one. Honestly, I can never tell whether he's on our side or not. It's a bit difficult, isn't it, honestly? Shields looked at the core as the final countdown hit 0. Explosions! Now in Activision. The bridge erupted in applause as the fragments of the core fell into the star. Kreska could barely contain her joy. With this, Captain, the galaxy is saved. The Alliance has saved humanity. The core is destroyed, and Pact is weakened. The war is at its last in our favour. Were my doubts about the Alliance misplaced? Too many things are going right. Could this be too good to be true? Or was I merely being too pessimistic? Shields put his hand on Kreska's shoulder. We won this battle, Lieutenant, but the war's not over yet. Sir, I promise you, you will not regret your decision to trust the Alliance. I'll keep you to your word then, Lieutenant. You have my gratitude for watching my back on Onges. It was a dicey situation there. Of course, I'll gladly protect you again, Captain. The Sunrider feels different from any Alliance vessel. While I am not used to the lack of discipline, I feel as if we are all family here. The people here are my friends. Sir, I mean no disrespect, but it is not merely duty which keeps me here. It's something more than that. Don't confess to me now, Kreska. Something much harder to obtain. Yeah? Family. Yeah. Everybody's family. Ava! Hello! Shields rubbed his face as Ava ran over his to-do list. The Sunrider had spent the greater part of the last month in dry dock, thanks to the damage they sustained in the previous battle. While the downtime allowed the ship to be improved with the latest Alliance technology, a certain XO was becoming increasingly anxious to return to the front lines. Captain, I feared this would happen. Thanks to my sick leave, you are now hopelessly behind on paperwork. This requisition approval form is already 3 days overdue. Don't worry, I told Icari to accept the new equipment on the elevator the other day. On the and on what day? Captain, the prototypes remain at large and Pact is still formidable. We must be vigilant against the risk of subterfuge. This is why all paperwork must be done digitally and on paper, and be filled promptly. Shield scratched his hair in irritation. Deep down, he felt relieved at Ava's recovery, but found his happiness difficult to express. Alright. Anyways, I'm happy to have you back. I was scared we lost you there. Ahem. Well, Captain, I have no intention of allowing you to run this ship by yourself. Good. Awkward. Seeing that ship gone will do us all a lot of good. Indeed, the galaxy has become a much safer place now without either the Legion or the Paradox Core. I don't mean that. I mean for us. I still haven't forgotten about Murray. But now I think I can go on living. And I have you to thank for that. Shields took Ava's hand. Captain. How is it? A little numb. But that's the least of my problems now. Ava took her hand away. Because now I have this stack of paperwork to deal with. There is another matter as well. What is it? Regarding the prototype and our chief engineer. Shield's door slid open and Chigara burst in. Great timing, Chigara. Great timing. It's finally finished, Captain. Here, take a look. Chigara revealed a box behind her back. She opened it and took out Shields' old tea set. Ah! This is like the second time someone's got interrupted. For Asaga, it was Solo, the one-liner, and for Ava, it was Chigara, the amazing tea maker. Ugh. His face glowed at seeing it restored, as if nothing had ever happened to it. Well, would you look at that? All fixed up. How'd you do that, Chigara? Heh, I managed to gather all of the fragments and bound them back together, piece by piece. It was a little challenging to fill in all the missing pieces, but I managed to restore the whole set. As expected of our chief. Ahem. Commander, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Don't worry. Ava here was just drilling me about the importance of paperwork. Shields passed Ava a completed form. Alright, Ava. I'll behave myself for now. Here you go. Now, what were you going to say? Nothing at all, Captain. We're scheduled to remain in dry dock for 2 more weeks to patch this ship back together after our last beating. Please do not wreck her so much again. She's totally saying that as if everything was my fault. Understood, Captain. Ava turned around and left. Well, Chigara, you heard the lady. I better get back to work. Understood. He leaned into Chigara's ears. Catch me again later, when I'm less busy. Shields laughed and patted Chigara on the back. Okay, please try your best, Captain. Oh god, is this music again? Oh, it's these two. Shields spotted Icari eating dinner with Kreiska at the table. He took a seat in front of them. Well, looks like hell's frozen over. What? It's not like I like her now or anything, Baka. I was just discussing strategy with her, that's all. But weren't you just telling me at length about your cat picture collection? Well, Icari, it's like you said, you must really like the pussy. I really wish I didn't say that. Oh well. You know what I think Icari needs? Is some Neko ears, cat ears. That sounds good, right? Time to go to the internet. The Alliance ended up helping us, after all. Right, Lieutenant? Sir! And it looks like you managed to make a friend on top of that. I'm happy for you. I was getting tired of you looking so angry all the time. Bleh. Speak for yourself. Ah, it's like night and day. All dark and gloomy before the battle, and now... walking around the ship with nothing but a huge grin on your face. It's like we were all worried about you for nothing. Ah, I guess all it took was a wink and smile from your favourite to make you happy again. I should have known better than to worry about a simpleton like you. You were worried for me? Ugh. Well, only 'cause I didn't want to be bossed around by you unless you were at your best. There's no way I'd put the Phoenix under the command of someone who didn't have his marbles together. I definitely didn't do it because I cared about you at all. She should just have left that last part out. Anyways, what's this about a favourite? Your schoolboy crush on the Chief's hardly a secret. Boob Rocket's running a lottery as to when you two will finally end up hitched. Heh, once I win that thing, I'm gonna be rich. Icari, that's... I wouldn't let the commander find out about that, or Arcadius won't be your biggest fear. Heh, no worries. I apologize, Captain. I was merely... Careful, Lieutenant. Getting on a captain's love life might warrant a court-martial. Court-martial? Uh-oh. Oh god, look at her face! Uh-oh. She looks like she's about to cry. Oi! Are you alright? Shit! This curry is really spicy! Hey, he's just joking around, alright? You don't have to worry about your permanent record. Permanent record? One landmine after another. Oh god. I can't stop now. I suddenly feel sick! I must report to the infirmary! They're so much closer now. I better leave these lovebirds be. Seriously? Shields walked away as Icari wiped away Kreiska's tears with a napkin. They really are getting way too close. Oh. Captain's log. We're wrapping up the repairs to the Sunrider. For now, looks like this will have to do for our shore leave until the end of the war. The Alliance fleet has made further gains through the neutral rim. Pact has drawn their ships back to Sierra for a final stand. Sierra. It won't be long, now, until we return home. Shield's FTL communicator rang. Hello, Grey. Captain, a moment of your time. Admiral, how may I help you? Oh! Hello, Fontana! Haha. Shields, we meet again. Fontana! Fear not, Captain. We have been in secret talks with interested parties inside Pact. After the unexpected turn of events at Hellion, some within Pact seek a negotiated settlement. Of course, all of this is all top secret information. Pact seeks peace talks? We are still divided. Arcadius, or rather the creatures that impersonate him, still command considerable loyalty from the hardliners. Yet, not everyone in Pact wishes to see our ideals turn to ash. Make no mistake, the Alliance's greed shall prove its undoing. But it shall be time which wither away the wealth of the Imperialists, not the blood of our men and women. Grey rubbed his eyes. In any matter, I have been involved in talks with Pact's peace faction. An understanding may prove the road to ending this war. It is a path well worth exploring. You are invited to observe our next meeting with the Pact envoys, Captain. I am sure you have a considerable interest in this as well, no? That I do, Admiral. I will see this meeting for myself then. Good. Then, Mr. Fontana, I shall look forward to your attendance. Until later, Shields. I bet at the end of this we're going to end up working with Fontana instead of the Alliance or something, aren't we? Probably. The connection ended. Peace talks? It really feels like the war's ending. Arcadius is still powerful, but even Pact's beginning to question his methods. Almost there. Just a little bit more. How long will that take? Oh, okay. Ava entered the interrogation room. Prototype. There's been no sign of any Pact activity in the sector for weeks now. Looks like your friends have abandoned you. Not so sisterly now. Quiet in your cell, isn't it? Without all those voices whispering in your head. Heh. Finally, a word from her. You're confident? You think we're defeated? Ava spread out a folder of photographs in front of Lynn. Prototype 31, terminated. Prototype 59, terminated. Prototype 21, terminated. And so on and so forth. Your kind have nowhere to run. The Alliance will hunt you down. Humanity will hunt you down. Ha 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 ha. Our numbers are infinite. We are the next phase of humanity's existence. A pity you will only unlock less than 1% of your brain's potential in your entire lifetime. The world we see is different. I see the fear in your eyes. The coming betrayal. Eyes, huh? Something doing with eyes then? We've already taken what is most precious to you. Just wait. Captain Shields and his ex-girlfriend. But that's all you'll ever be. His heart belongs to us. Good. Because that's exactly what I wanted to hear. Ava turned around and slammed the door behind her. Chief Engineer Chigara Lynn Asaga is a prototype. Yeah, it's pointed towards that, isn't it? Yes. Chigara poked her head through Shields' doorway. Heh. Come in, Chigara. Thank you, Captain. She slipped into his office and closed the door behind her. It's a little bit scary sneaking in after hours, isn't it? My heart's thumping a little. Oh god. Oh dear. Ha! And to think you're a veteran pilot. That's mean, Captain. Sorry. Shields rubbed Chigara's hair. Hehehe. Then, will it be the usual, Captain? I've already boiled the water. More cups of tea. Delicious. And there's the image that we've all been waiting for. Yes, tea time with Chigara. Chigara poured Shields a cup of tea. It feels like the war's almost over. It seemed like just yesterday, when we were all fighting a one-ship war against all of Pact. Now, we're surrounded by Alliance battleships, and got Arcadius on the run. Heh, I guess that's a load off my shoulders, though. I'm glad. It was hard seeing you so troubled before. Yeah, I'd say things turned out pretty well. Maybe we'll all be home for Remembrance Day. And then after that, what will you do, Captain? Huh? Good question. I guess I never gave it much thought. Well, I can't captain a warship forever. Hopefully, when all of this is over, we can lay down our weapons and live in peace. Of course. Where are you looking? Chigara's thinking of staying on Sira. The pastry market on Taidaria's not really that great, and since we're all heading there anyways, I thought... oh dear, I'm rambling again. What I want to say, though, is that I want to be with you. Really? Yes. It's my greatest desire in the world. I see. Chigara. Shields put his arms around her. Sira is a wonderful world. It is chilly in the winter and hot during the summer, but quite livable. I have fond memories of growing up there. It is still my home. A home I want to share. Yes, Captain. Chigara raised her face and closed her eyes. Her lips met with Shields. Okay, there we go. The relationship has been fully... happened. Yes, it's fully happened. It's a little embarrassing. What, a kiss? But because Chigara's never done a thing like this. What? A virgin? Really? Oh dear. I should have known. I'd best stop here for tonight. It's late, Captain. Chigara stirred up and smiled. The commander might catch me. Wouldn't want that. No. Well then. Good night, Captain. Sleep well. Uh-oh. Asaga yawned as she walked back to her bunk. To get her mind off her problems, she had finished a long practice session on the simulator. Just as she turned the corner, she saw Chigara sneak out of the captain's quarters. Oh dear. Asaga inhaled sharply and hid behind the corner. Sorry, I'm laughing. Chigara? Why am I hiding? Anyways, what's Chigara doing in the captain's room so late? Don't tell me they've already done it. Asaga's chest squeezed at the thought. No. There's no way Chigara would. Then, did he make her do it? Anyways, I better get back to my bunk. Asaga hightailed it back to the crew quarters. Solar, listen to what I just saw. I was just walking down the hallway, minding my own business, when I saw Chigara walk out the captain's room. Crazy, innit? Perhaps she had business to discuss with him. She is the ship's chief engineer, no? No! There was definitely something suspicious going on. Listen, Solar, when a man and a woman are in the same room at this hour of night, that could only mean one thing. She was doing a lot more than teaching the captain about nuclear fusion. That's what. Then, why'd you not ask her? She is your friend. Actually, I haven't been talking to her much recently. I don't know what to do. Asaga dived into her bunk and rolled around on the cover. Chigara's my friend. But lately, she's been getting awfully close to the captain. It kind of makes you think, doesn't it? What if they've already done it? I can't let Chigara beat me to losing the V card. That's just too depressing. Oh god, another virgin. Of course. Well, it seems that everybody's a virgin other than Ava now. Aye. We mustn't meddle in the captain's relationships. It still bothers me. Sola buried her face into a pillow. Sleepy. Sola, listen to me! To think this girl possesses so much latent power. Fate is strange. Oh, the relationships in this game. Though Asaga is getting really jealous now, isn't she? Wow. And Sola just doesn't care. Wow. Okay then guys, I'm going to end it there. I'm probably going to make another video of Sunrider for Thursday. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This has been Delpha. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Thank you again, and goodbye.